How's it going, everybody? This is Old Man Crunchy, and we got another matchup for you between myself and Chris. I've only played with Chris a couple times, so this should be a good match. I won the coin toss, and it's my break. It looks like it made something in. Let me make the screen bigger. Pretty good spread over here. I think the easiest balls are probably solids. They're both pretty open. I think I'm going to shoot this 6, and then I'm trying to figure out an angle to come around, I suppose. I didn't get very good positioning, so all I've really got is that 7, but I need to come around for that 5 at some point, because getting that angle is going to be a little weird. This is the first game of the day, and I didn't get a whole lot of practice in, so this match is going to help me get through that. Chris might have gotten a little bit of practice in earlier, but I have no idea. So it looks like he stripes. Should be a relatively easy run out. Okay, so he wants to shoot the 11. Come down for the 14, so that way he has shape on either the 13 or the 10, or sorry, the 12. Oh, he elected to shoot the 10. He tied my balls up, but he didn't get good shape on this 13 or this that 12 there. And he misses the shot. I'm not sure if that 1 goes past, but looking at the balls, I don't think the 4 goes into the corner if I do make the 1. So I'm taking a look above the balls to combo the 1 in, or the 4 into the 1 for the corner. Almost double tapped it in, but I missed it. Now it's his shot. He might have a shot on that 12. It's kind of hard to tell at this camera angle, but it looks like he does. He didn't come back well for the 9, but he did have a shot on that 14. Should be a relatively easy run out. Make the 13, come up table for the 9. He needs to use a bridge because he's shooting over the 8 and he doesn't have a clear shot on it. He's going to get a bridge here soon. But this shot's a little testy because if you give it center ball, it's going to come up table, sure, and probably bump into my 3. And making the ball, that's definitely going to happen. So he needs to put a little bit of left spin on here to avoid that and come back down table towards the 9. He kind of jabbed at it. It ended up hitting the rail. The 13 hit the rail, so it wasn't able to go in. He did kind of block my 9 a little bit with his 2. Or, sorry, he blocked his 9 with my 2, so I do have a better shot on the 2. So I guess just stop shot it in. I have position for... I have a hard time seeing this this 1 from this angle, but I do have a shot on the 1. I was intending to come hit the short rail, but it didn't take the spin or the hit well enough, so it came up short because I wanted the next ball to be the 4. So now I had to adjust. I had to make that 5, I believe it was. Shot the 7. kind of rolled towards it. This one's an easier shot, but it's kind of hard to judge. You have to hit top and, you know, hit the rail just enough to be able to have an angle on it. That's probably the best way to go about that shot if you know yours and the table's speed. Most people probably would have stop shotted it and then have it come back 2 rails for the 8. But it doesn't usually work like that, and a lot of times it just ends up coming back up table. And if you put bottom on it, you risk scratching in either side. He's got a dry break over here. You can't really see the 4, but the cue ball is kind of blocking the view of the 4, because there's a 4 and a 5, or a 4 and a 3 tied up. Oh, this is me shooting, sorry. But I guess I got a shot on the 7. Come up for the 5. I want to be on the other side of the 5 to sort of stop it to head for the 6, because the 1 goes. And I don't think I would disturb his balls too much, but I didn't get a good angle because I'd end up being on the other side of the 6 if I did make this, so I have to adjust. Make the 5 in there. I was trying to slow roll it for the 2, or maybe I could have had a shot on the 4, but I just kind of did not do this right. I'm taking a look at the bank because it's the least, there's going to be less casualties here with moving the balls around the 8. I don't want to really disturb that pile, so I'm going to bank it. Didn't really work out, but the 2 did kind of put his 11 back towards the stack, blocking the 8 a little bit more. But it won't be too hard for me to do something with it once, whenever I get over to the 6. I'm not really sure how the ball ended up moving the way that it did. I don't know if he put some sort of top or English on it, but it seemed to fly a little bit farther and just find its way away from the stack. That's a good shot on the 14. This is a good chance for him to kind of break it up a little bit. I think with this 9. He didn't. Oh, looks like the 13. He tried, and he would have had a shot on that. Looks like the 15 or 11 pointing at the corner. Left me in a bad spot. I think I'm calling a save here. I don't really want to make this ball because I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm going to not leave myself very well for the 5. So the idea here was to tie up his, I think it's his 13 or something that's over in that corner. And if he gets around to shooting there, I mean, he could hit the nipple trying to make a shot, and it might disturb those balls a little bit, but he's definitely going to have a hard shot on it. Try to cut that 9 in. It wasn't a bad shot, it just kind of didn't hit the pocket correctly. So now it's my shot. I'm kind of steering away from that 5 because it is blocking his, probably his 15, the other stripe by the 8. So maybe I could punch this 2 in and come around for just like that. Just knock something out. I don't want to hit it too hard. I'm calling the 6 back in the corner. I'm going to bank it. Figured maybe I could come around about 4 rails or 2. I don't know. It's hard to see at this angle. If I did... Oh, it didn't even... It just ended up hitting the 9. That was just a bad shot. Had it gone in, I would have had a better shot on that 5. It looks like that his stripe might point towards that pile up towards the corner. How'd he do? Looks like he missed the shot. Okay, so that was the 15. Yeah, he missed the 15. I think he might have bumped out my solid a little bit. My solid's over by that corner. Because that 13 looks a little bit more exposed. I could either play safe or bake to 6. I'm calling the 6. It rolled too far anyway. Even if I did make that, the next ball that I would want to make would be the 5. This 13 down there is still tied up, but this 9 is kind of his insurance policy. Now, he got a little funny on this. I don't know if he really thought this through. Okay, he's shooting the 10. He didn't really take too much time on that one. I remember this shot. This is a very thin... the balls are really close together, the Q and I think the 3. I'm calling that pocket over there, and I need to figure out how to hit this. Because it's pointing towards this pile up over there with his 10. And I need to disturb it somehow because he's making it worse. I missed it. I ended up overcutting it, but I did knock out the 1, fortunately, and pile up another one of his balls. If he makes the 13, the 4 goes, but the 10 doesn't. Good shot. And he just tied up his ball a little bit worse. He's got a shot on the 9. And it looks like his 15 back here is blocked up as well. He's going to shoot for that 13. He can see the 15, but I don't know what he's... I wouldn't touch that. I think he was trying to hit the rail, hit the 15 into the rail, bump off the 5 or the 3, and then make it in the corner, but I would have softly kicked at his 9 down table. So I'm going to just draw this a little bit to punch out his... Oh, it was the 10. Landed a little funny on the 1. Maybe I was hoping I could draw it back a little bit more. This is a weird shot because I need to come 3 rails. Just punch it over, come underneath the 10. Well, I came above it, but it worked out anyway. Now I got a shot on the 3. I did get a little funny. If I had a better angle, it would be easier to come back up table, so I have to worry about a slice and some spin. I ended up overcutting it. If I had it more pure, I think it would have came up table a little bit better. Not the way it worked out. It nudged my 6. That's what gave him a hard time on this shot here. Good cut. He did call the opposite corner away. Yep, just like that. It's his point. Even race. Race to 5. I didn't mention that. This is my second time recording this because when I first did it, I was saying words, but I don't think I knew what I was talking about. So I'm doing it again because I haven't really... I have no idea. Not quite there yet. Playing standard BCA rules. Alternate break. I broke the first time. Looks like the best shot he's got is that 10. Kind of tied up his 9 with my 2. I think he's got a shot on that 14 into the corner or the side, I suppose. Didn't quite get there. Yeah, so we're playing BCA, so call your pocket. I'm calling the 5 to the corner over there. Alternate break. Nudge the 3 with my cue. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me. Missed the shot. I think I had a shot on the 1, but I'm not sure what I would have done from there. He almost scratched. I could hear me in the back just laughing. I muted the audio because when the music comes on, it just sounds really distorted. We're playing a race to 5. I don't know if I said that already. Tried to bank that 14. I don't think he would have had a good shot on much. Just hit it a little goofy. So I got a shot on the 7. Just come up for either the 4 or the 2. Shoot it down corner. I need to worry about that 3 over there. I need to figure out how to get on there. I don't know if I hit the 4 first or the 7. Because I didn't hit that very well. $14 in the side. Oh, in the corner, my bad. Good shape on the 15. It was pretty close. So I'm going to get this 2 out of here to make room for that 3. If it's still there. And take a good look at the table. Oh, okay, so it's kind of blocked up. So I need to figure out how to kind of navigate my way through there. I think either the 5 or the 6 would probably be a better shot to work on the next ball. I think the 7 is how I want to get there. Either that or the 1 somehow. See, that was one of those shots where I think I should have made that, but like I hit on the ball where I wanted to. I just didn't give it enough spin. I thought I gave it at least maybe a tip and a half, but where I was trying to land, it required more spin. Good shot. He's just not catching a break with these stripes here. 9 in the side. Just missed it. I don't know if that 7 goes. His 14 might have blocked it up. I do have a shot on the 1 in the side. I don't want to touch that 6 because I'm just going to bounce off of the 9, have bad shape. And I ended up missing the 1 anyway. I had shape on the 4, come back down for the 5. Nice slow roll. Overcut it. There are some table roll areas on here. You could be slow rolling something and you'll see it move like an inch away from. I think these tables need to get re-leveled or something. I end up missing that 6 in the side. I think we're just psyching ourselves out from this game. I don't think there's any chalk, like, you know, moving balls around all instantaneously, you know. I think we're just getting into our own heads. Landed goofy on there. Easy shot here. Oh, he ended up missing it and scratching. This table's easy to run out with ball in hand here. I do need to take that 7. I don't know why I haven't been, like, once it got onto that rail, that should have been one of the first balls that I get, but here's my chance. Wanted to get a little farther away from that 4 to have a better shot on the 5. So I'm going to come 2 rails for the 4 of the 5. Now I end up bumping it and screwing it up. Slow roll this 5. Now I'm electing to shoot the combo. I know the 1 ball is going to come up table if I do hit this correctly, so... And I need to stay down table in case if I screw up on the 1 or the 1 ends up weird, I have a shot on the 4, hopefully. Thank God that 1 didn't get in my way. Too bad his ball's blocking that corner. I could shoot that 1. I really wanted that the ball to hit the rail harder. I either needed to smack that thing or put some spin on there, but if I put any spin on there, it would have knocked his ball in, and I don't know where the cue would have gone. I was intending on going 3 rails. See, that time I actually did hit his ball in. Now I've got a rough shot on this 8, so I'm calling this corner closest to us. Not really anywhere to play safe. He's got 1 ball left, so... Solid shot. 2-1. Now it's his break. I think he made at least 1 ball in. I heard something. Just taking a look. There's not really a whole lot of good shots available. I mean, he probably does want solids, but that was a good shot on the 2. I don't think he could see the 4 to maybe either make it or push it into the 5 to make the 5. So I guess he has to go for the 3. He made the 3, but I don't know what his intent was. I think he just did the best that he could do. That was a rough shot on the 4. My stripes are kind of tying up those balls, so he's about to block this pocket, so I got to make shape for something. I'm glad I moved that 14, because most of his balls are down table, so gives me a little bit more wiggle room. Looks like that was the 13. Shoot the 9, come up 1 rail, play shape on the either the 10 or the 14 into the side. Looks like it's the 14. Didn't want to put too much spin on there. I don't want it to go flying, but I do need to get this 15 out. Or the 11, I can't tell. But good placement, so now I get to shoot it down table. And to get on the 10, I need to come back at least 1 rail. Just like that, make it in the side. Both corners are blocked up. There you go. An 8 ball in the corner. Boom. 3-1. Playing to 5. We got a little bonus match at the end here too. Just a couple more games. I don't think I made anything. It was a dry break. Decent spread, but the stripes are a little tied up over there. There's a 4 in that stack. There's like 5 balls in that pile, so it looks like he's going to try and work this pile a little bit. Oh, no, he's shooting for the 5, so it's been decided he is solids. I don't know what he's going to do with that 4. That's going to be really difficult. I think it's going to be much easier to navigate through that pile up with stripes. Good shot on the 1. Nice slow roll. You can't really trust the slow rolls on these tables. I think I'd go towards the 2. I'd probably hit rail first and give it some right spin so that way it flies into the balls there. He hit it square on instead of going rail first, but it probably helped him for this, 3? He breaks up the pile, opens up my balls a little bit more, but he tied himself up with my 4. I think the next best shot would be the 6. Maybe in the side or... Well, there you go. But he did tie... He broke out his 4, but tied it back up with the 8. So now the 4 can only either go into the side or the corner down table. Up table being where the kitchen is. I might mess that up later, who knows. Just know what I'm talking about, it'll be fine. Oh, looks like he's kicking at the 4. End up hitting the 8. He had an open shot on the 6. Maybe a better shot would have been a play safe somewhere. I don't know exactly how he would have played it, but he did give me ball in hand, so... Looks like the 12. If I make this 12 in, it kind of opens up everything. I think I wanted to land a little better on that 9 and just do a stop shot so that way I can shoot what looks like that 15 into the side. So now I'm trying to plan my route because it doesn't go past that 4 towards the corner. I should probably take the shot now into the the opposite corner. I got real lucky with that one. I was intending on coming back and trying to avoid I think the 11, and then have a better shot on this 12 here, but now I have to shoot the 12 into this corner. I could either play the 14 down and shoot the 12 up, or try and do something with this 11. Looks like that's what I'm electing to do, is the 12 or the 14. Just slow roll it up, shoot the 11 in the opposite corner. I hit it a little funny. I would add good shape on there too. Just 1 or 2 rails come back down for the 9, but he's got a clear shot on the 4. Just draw it back a little bit. Well, he came back. Yeah. Got a little funny on there. I would have shot it into the other corner. Maybe that's what he was trying to do, but he's kind of forced to shoot it in this corner. He needs to draw it back, which he did. I don't know if he intended on getting over there, but that was a good shot, so he's got a shot on the 8. Easy make. Good job, Chris. It's 3-2. And it looks like it's his break. Scratches on the break. Made the 2 in. I think there was another strike that he might have made. I'm not sure. So now it's my shot. It snowed the day before, and so my buddy was making fun of me about how we look the same. I got long hair, and he's got shorter hair but with a hat, but we're both wearing long sleeves and shorts. Because over here in Colorado, that's what we do. We go hiking mountains in our skate shoes, shorts, and a light sweater while it's snowing outside in the middle of the night. I got a buddy who shovels snow in flip-flops, shorts, and regular t-shirt. I want a better shape for the 5. I was trying to draw it back a little bit better. I knew it went for the 5, but I was intending on drawing it back for the 4. So I came up table and I have to shoot this 1. I just hit the corner on there. I would have bad shape anyway. I wanted to go for the 6 next if I did make it, but it did leave me with shape on the 4, but now it's his shot because I missed. Shoot the 14 in the corner. He was close. He had great shape on the 13 there. I got a weird angle on this 4, and I'm worried about that 1, so I need to come up, and that's what I'm looking at there. I'm looking at where I can make the 1. I don't think I can make it in the bottom corner. So I'm going to jack up a little bit to bring this cue up table. Nice placement, nice placement. I don't have an easy shot on the 6, so I need to make this 1 and just kind of push it up enough to get shape onto the 7 down table. Don't scratch. Right there. All of his balls are on one side of the table, so I need to figure out how to navigate to the 6. And I'm looking at the like a 2 or 3 rail. And my cue ball needs to hit kind of there, that last point that I pointed at. I can't explain my system, but I need to put draw and some left spin on here. Mostly draw. And I came up, and that was my issue. I nudged that 8. It was real close. If I hit the 8 a little bit more square, I would have had a shot, or if I just avoided the 8, I would have had a shot on the 6. I'm looking at the 6, and I'm intending on playing a safe. His ball, I'm not really too worried about his balls. I'm not really intending on making it, even though I should have. If I hit that a little harder, I think if I hit that a little harder, I probably would have hit the 10 first. Oh wait, no, it looks like it's the 14. So, he does have a shot. Bumps the 8. He could play that combo maybe. He could make that 9 into the corner. He just needs to open up some balls or get some good shape. I think the 11 and the 10 there both go into the side. That's a good shot on that 15 into the side. And he gets stuck on his balls. He has to play it safe here. He needs to tuck me behind the 8 if he can. Or send me onto the down table towards the short rail. That's not terrible. He does have 3 balls kind of and nudge the 8 close to that 3 ball kind of pile up. I need to come 2 rails, but getting onto this angle is a little weird. I didn't hit that right. I tried to put a lot of bottom on the ball to so by the time it makes contact, that's when it's about to slow down from the friction. And so I'm going to try and pull some Efren crap and Z-shot kick bank this 8 into that corner. I have enough room to not scratch, but really I just need to hit the 8. That was a pretty good hit. Hit it pretty square on. He doesn't exactly have an easy shot. He needs to make this ball and come around my 8 or do something like that. He put some spin on it and flew back over to the balls, so I think he wanted to make that 13 in. He elected to try and do that combo. Maybe that's what he was trying to do, is trying to come over to have a better shot for that combo. Easy shot on the 8. Pretty decent spread. The stripes are a little tied up, but the 13 goes over there by the 11. Dry break, his shot. Clear shot on the 3. Nudge the 11 out of the way. He's got a shot on the 5. He bumps the 3. I think you can see the 3 in the side. He probably wants to stop shot it for the 2 in the other side. Probably works better. He needs to get on that 6, but I have a lot of balls kind of making that path a little harder. He didn't really hit that hard enough. I think he needed to. I think that ball needs to go into this corner here. Selecting to bank the ball. Not sure what kind of angle he has on that 6, but I do need to deal with this 13 here because I don't want to be forced to do any combos I don't have to. So I'm going to hit off of this 11 with some right spin, push that 13 in. Okay, so now I got a shot on the 11. I need to get that 9 or that 12 out of the way. I think they both go into that corner. Okay, so maybe I want to put them into the other side. Probably a more clear shot. Or maybe I didn't have the angle for it. Trying to navigate these balls in a Z pattern. I'm kind of running a drill at this moment, and in my mind anyway. Just draw it back. Oh. Maybe I'm trying to just push the 8 out of the way. I could be overcomplicating this this system. I guess it's working out. I need to come 2 rails. This is about the angle where I need to shoot the 8 ball in. When you have clutter, it's kind of hard for you to focus, so I probably could have ran that a little easier, but good placement. I do like to use the rails a lot. It just helps me understand my shot and table dynamics and things. So I won the race, 5-2. We got a little bonus match for you. Couple more racks. He probably wasn't feeling good, and now he wants to try and make it up and just get a little bit more content for you wonderful viewers. Looks like he could shoot the 13. I don't know. I probably would have hit that center ball to knock the 8 up to block my 4. He would have had a clear shot on the 11. So he's going to make the 10 into the side. Okay, so he needs to slow roll this. Okay. He could have made a shot on that 15 if he was closer to the rail after making that 9, make the 12 into the opposite corner, just like that. Working too hard for the rack. Got a shot on the 4, a weird shot on the 5. I think that's probably the best. If I hit the 4 in, I'm going to be coming up towards the 6, so I need to either shoot the 1 or the 6 in next. End up bumping his 11 a little bit, which isn't bad. Help stop the shot and control the table a little bit better, so just stop shot this 5 in or push it forward a hair. I think my main focus is the 2 and the 3. I'm trying to come back around for it, so I'm probably not thinking about it too clearly. Pretty easy run out from here. Just slow roll this ball. Make shape for the 11. Not too ideal. He should have shot for this 15 coming up, but he can still get out here. I don't know if he got there. He tried the Masse, which was a good idea to make the ball, but if he were serious about making the ball, I think he probably should have kicked at it. Might have bumped into the 6, but he might have had better shape on there. It was just hard to get to that ball. It's a good place to put the the cue ball because it gives me the option to shoot the 2 or the 6. And so since there's room for the 6, I can do that and work my way down table for the 8. Get a little closer to the 2. Drop back for the 7. I got a little straight on here, so try to pull it back a little more, cheat the pocket. Didn't exactly get there. I need to come back 2 rails at least to one rail. 2 rails. Close enough to the 8. It had to be that pocket. That 8 almost finds its way in. All the balls are on one side of the table. The only clearer shot I see is the 9 into the corner, if it passes that 5, or the 6. But he's got 2 clear shots. Misses the 6. One less stripe. Still a difficult rack. The only real shot I have here is I don't want to disturb the 8 ball because I like that he tied it up, so I could save that by not banking that ball down there. So I'm going to shoot for the 14 here. Hit it a little too hard. I did want shape on that 15. Trying to figure out where around the table it's going to come, so most of the balls here I can only shoot up table. Got shape on that 9. I need to draw it back just a hair to make that 12 into the side, the opposite side. There's too much clutter in the way. I drew back just a hair, but that's about it. Try and shoot the 12 in the side. Made some decent shape for the 10. I don't know where that cue ball was going to go after it makes contact with that 5, but I knew I had to put top on there, so top and probably some outside. I don't know what he's got. Maybe the 2 in the side. Good shot, good shot. 6 is real close to that point. I don't think he can make it in on this side of the table. He has to go down table to make it. He's got a shot on that 4, it looks like. You just gotta undercut it, hit it too thick. This might be an easy shot on the 13, but I am right next to that pocket after it makes contact, so I would like to make this ball with while avoiding the scratch, but I need to pop out to the left of the 8 or hit the 8. Tough shot. His 7's still blocked up with the 8, so now I'm forcing shots. I know being on this side of the table, he can't make that 6, so he should have, I don't know. Weird placement. Maybe he could have nudged the 3 towards the 8 ball's pocket. That's a good cut down there. That 7 was in the way. Freed up the 8. Got to figure out how to work my way to this 12. I need to get to the bottom side of the table. I think I need to come 3 rails back around for this. I think it's the 11. I'm trying to hit the long rail on the other side of this 10. Just like that. Either side of the 11 works. I could hit the cue ball towards the long rail or towards the short rail, but I do need to get on that side of the 12. Could have tried to get better shape on there, so I need to knock this ball in and somehow get myself over to the other side of the 8 ball to shoot it in the open pocket, because that pocket is blocked up. Good shot. Beautiful. 8 ball in the corner. Boom. 7-2. Chris ain't shooting bad. I'm starting to get a little better here. Probably lifted up on that break. Tied up that 14. I'm trying to kick at this ball. I have a chance of making it, but I just need to kind of move it out of the way and keep the ball still on that side of the stack, which I did. He does have a shot on that 14 though. Makes 2 balls in, so he elected for the stripes. So I got 1 less problem. I don't know if that 10 goes. Could probably cheat the pocket a little. Oh, it does go. Bump some balls out, that's good. Not a clear shot on the 9, but he could make it in the side. Or maybe he could shoot the 13 in the side. Nice shot. You should probably try and shoot the, oh, okay. I was going to say the 12 and bump the 15 up table. I probably would have done it that way, hit the 12 and draw it back a little bit to bump the 15, because the 8 ball is going to have a hard time going or making an early 8, plus it brings his balls up table and he doesn't have to have such close proximity shots. My problem is that well, looks like the 3 closer to the side, and his 11 is blocking my 2, so I need to get that 1 out to make room for the 2, or shoot the 2 up table. Let's see what I do here. Okay, so I make the ball. I open up his ball a little bit, and it's a little bit easier for me to get to that 3. I wanted shape on the 2 if possible, or the 5. I do see the 5 in between the 8 and the 12. So I'm going to try and work my way over there with the 6. Very hard shot to do, just to control it and that angle like that and that speed. Okay, so I nudged the 8 ball out of the way. I don't have a clear shot on the 2 because the 1's in the way, so I need to figure out how to get there. Testy. I almost hooked myself on the 9, but I got a shot on that 3 in the corner. I could either hit this 2 with left spin and come back up table, avoiding the 11. Or I could come 2 rails around the 11 for shape on the 8. Perhaps it didn't really matter. Wherever the 8 was, it was pretty open. And that's the match there, 8-2. Chris is a good shot. He didn't. It's probably positional errors, and I thought his stroke was pretty good, but there were some shots where he kind of jabbed at it. I kind of did the same thing, and I think I was shooting for the harder shots, or maybe I was just overcomplicating the game in my head at the time. So that's the match. I'll see you guys next time. Old Man Crunchy out.